nowhere. It's kind of like low-key driving me crazy. So, I made...
Turn around and show your face. Let me see parts of you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another week in the studio vlog. I am so excited to be filming because we are literally almost a week away from launch day. We are a week, I think we're 10 days away, or maybe 9 days now. We have a lot of prep work to finish up and more photos and content to work on. Now it's crunch time in terms of getting the website together, listing photos together, a lot of content prepped for Instagram, YouTube, etc. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Right now I'm just exporting a video to upload onto my channel. This is like a day in my life video, so I'm going to get that uploaded and alive and published for everyone to watch. And then I'm going to work on cutting out the mug rugs for the collection and also 2 mug rugs for an Etsy order that I was working on over the last couple of days. And then I'm going to sit down and formulate my to-do list for the day. I know that I need to get that done since like yesterday, so that's why I'm doing it now. And then after I do that and upload the video, we will reconvene and we will really sit down and figure out what the plan for today is. It is not super sunny, but it's not like really cloudy and gloomy outside, so I think it might be a really good day for some more product photography and also like just some lifestyle content shots. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but I need to refer back to my Pinterest board, and then maybe we can update the launch collection page on Notion to really just see what else we have to do, what more we have to make. And yeah, because you know me, I love adding last minute stuff into a collection. So let's see what we already have. I think we have already like more than enough sleeves for this collection, I think. So yeah, I'm excited, and let's just get on with what we need to get done before we get to content. Outside has changed so much. It's no longer bright and blue sky. It's gray and snowy. So I think it's still bright enough for me to do a miniature photo shoot, but it's not that bright. So I have my candle warmer on, and I'm currently just picking apart the threads and putting them back to where they're supposed to be, because I feel like it just makes the coasters look so much cleaner. So I finished these ones. I also finished this order for a Etsy order. Now I'm just working on the Bookish girly coaster. So if this one is one that I have not yet separated the threads for, and then this is one where I just separated the thread, so you can see the letters a lot more clearer. And then I just have to do the croissants, but they don't need a lot of threads just because it's not so much of an intricate design. And then I'm going to be done with the punch needle. I just have to put the labels on the backs. Then we're done with these, so I'll get some new photos of these ones because now that I've made more. And then I think what I will do, I forget what I was literally thinking about something and then I totally forgot. But I've really been taking my time. I think I've been doing this for like an hour and a half between like cutting it off the frame and then putting the backings on. But I have been kind of like thinking, I'm gonna do this and talk at the same time. But I've been thinking about like how much content I consume on like TikTok or Instagram, and I've been like really spending a lot of time on social media, And something that I've noticed when I spend a lot of time on social media is that I start to compare myself to a lot of other, you know, businesses and just like other people online. And I notice that it gets me in like a slump and like puts me in a very like creative funk, I guess you could say. And I've just kind of been thinking, because I've been listening to my audiobook for the book club book, which is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, just because I've been having a hard time reading it. So I'm listening to it on Audible, but I typically watch small business vlogs and days of my life, etc., etc. But I am always consuming small business content, whether it's watching other small businesses, watching people start their small business, Instagram short form content of like small business stuff. I'm always consuming small business content, and I love it. Like, I love watching it and I love consuming it on social media. I love doing my small business, making content about my own, but I feel like I'm consuming it too much to the point where it's all that I think about. And I guess that can be good in a sense, but like it's also bad when I'm already like somebody who loves to work a lot, and then I'm like, it's all I can think about, and I'm thinking about, okay, what do I do next? How can I make my business better? How can I you know, make more money this launch, or how can I make more money this year and grow my business? And like, it's kind of like low-key driving me crazy. And like, so this kind of brought, the whole reason why I'm talking about this is like, this kind of brought into perspective. Like, I always say, create more than you consume, or like I have been saying that for a little bit now, at least to myself. And I really need to prioritize doing that and making, at least like even making more content instead of consuming so much all the time. And I've been really listening to audiobooks for the past couple of days, just because I was finishing Quicksilver on Audible, and then now I'm jumping back into my book club book by listening to it, because I've been doing a lot of work lately and don't really have time to read. But like, I don't know, when I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm just like in the zone. I'm having a blast, might I say. And I just can like feel myself more relaxed than I would be if I was watching small business content. And again, I love watching small business content, and I will still continue to watch small business stuff, but I feel like it kind of makes me feel like I need to go all the time and like be doing this and then the next thing, and then thinking about like 7 more steps ahead of what I'm doing right now. Where like sometimes I kind of just want to be in the moment. And so basically what I'm saying is that I have been really enjoying listening to my audiobooks while I work or while I sew, instead of only consuming small business content. And then again, like it's not just small business content that is on YouTube. There's so many things. Like, I love watching The Sims, like people play The Sims. I love watching book videos of like people doing reading vlogs and stuff like that. Like, those are the types of videos I also watch alongside like small business stuff. So I think I just need to kind of get back into that to kind of slow my brain down, if that makes sense. And like, I guess I'm kind of sharing this with intent to kind of tell you guys, like, sometimes it's better to not consume so much of the same content, because it may or may not make you feel like you're not doing enough, or you know that you need to be changing your whole entire life and your whole entire business and stuff. And yeah, like that's kind of what my thoughts have been. So I figured, like, while I do this, I might as well tell you guys, because that's kind of how I've been feeling. I mean, I still feel really good about my launch and stuff, and so like this has nothing to do with like my feelings about my business right now. I just kind of like, I was thinking about it while doing this, and I was kind of like, you know what, like I am so relaxed right now listening to my audiobook and not watching like videos on YouTube right now. And so yeah, that's kind of wanted to share that. And if you are somebody who does a lot of hands-on work and you have the ability to like listen to something while you work, try listening to like an audiobook, or try listening to something different than you typically do, to kind of give your brain a little bit of variation. I think as humans, we really just love like repetition and like doing the same thing just because it's comfortable. And I'm trying my best to push myself outside of my comfort zone this year and you know, even though I do love audiobooks, but I think what I should do is like maybe look for different audiobooks to listen to, or find different YouTubers that I like to watch that, you know, have different content than what I'm typically used to consuming on a daily basis. Anyway, I'm going to continue doing this. This is not going to take me too much longer. I've basically just been kind of having like a content day where I'm kind of catching up on replying to people's comments, doing stuff on my website, starting to get some stuff ready for like launch. I was just setting up my YouTube shop, like being able to connect my website to my YouTube channel. And so I've kind of just been doing a lot of stuff with the computer. That's why I haven't really been filming much today, because I can't really show you guys everything because I'm doing it on the computer. But I just spent some time creating a post. I've actually been wanting to create this post for like a couple of days now, but I keep like forgetting to get around to it. So I've been seeing this trend that's like the vibes I bring to the function, and then you add a whole bunch of like things that make you you and like the things that you like. So I decided I wanted to do my take on it, and so I made a cute little graphic. You won't really be able to see it here, but I'll put the graphic on the screen, and you can also go check it out on my Instagram if you want. But I thought it was so cute. There's so many things that I love that I couldn't fit everything on this one little square, but I think it turned out so cute and I just love it. I think it is the cutest thing ever. So I'm happy that I got to post that finally. I also uploaded the day in my life video, so that's been uploaded since like 11 o'clock this morning. I finished obviously all of the mug rugs, so these are the mug rugs coming for this collection. It seems like there's not a lot, but this is like a whole frame and it took me so long to do. So hopefully in the future I will be able to come out with more. And maybe like as soon as I start thinking of a collection, the first thing I can do is maybe start with punch needle. That way I can maybe do 2 frames for the launch. So we'll see how well these do. I did make more croissants because when I posted the video doing the announcement, a lot of people were talking about the croissants. So I made 2 more than I would with the other ones so that I make sure that I have enough for everybody who wants. So we'll see if this is enough. I don't know if it's going to be, but we shall see. I'll show you them quickly. So we have the bow book stack. Again, it is a reiteration of the drawing that I did for the collection, so for the thank you card. Then we have the croissant bow, and she's so cute. And then we have Bookish Girly, which we did as a heart. So those are the 3 coming. There was a book design, but I decided to omit that because I really just wasn't happy with it and I didn't want to release something that I wasn't happy with. But now we have the reveal of a brand new product. I have been holding off on sharing this product for a long time. I'm gonna post a reel about this product tomorrow, I think. Maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. We still have a week until launch, and next week I'm gonna be really like pumping out the content. So we shall see what I wanna share with you guys, because this video is gonna come out either on launch day or the day before launch day. For this collection, I designed a brand new product, and I've been working on this product for like 3 months, I think. I first started out by figuring out what exactly I wanted in terms of designs, and I had a lot at first and I had to narrow them down to 7 because I wanted to start small, which 7 is actually a lot, so fingers crossed that they do well and then we can expand. So I made Kindle grips. And I'm so excited to launch these. I started out with designing Kindle grips that weren't MagSafe, that you took a sticker off and you attached it onto your Kindle or phone or tablet, whatever. And then I realized that I wanted to come out with multiple designs, and then me as a consumer or a customer, I would ideally like to change them out with the seasons, when I change my Kindle case. And because I wanted to offer a whole bunch of different designs, I didn't want people to feel like they were stuck picking one design and having to kind of have that as a really, really big commitment. So then after designing my first few sample designs with like the sticky back instead of like magnetic back, I switched over to designing some MagSafe Kindle grips. They are so cute. So this is one of the designs. This is kind of like the slogan or like the main design. This one and I guess this one are the main designs of the collection. Well, actually I get the croissant too. But anyway, I designed these magnetic grips. They are so cute. They interchange based off of the magnetic little attachment that you can put on your Kindle or your phone. If you have a MagSafe phone case, that will also work. The grips do work the best with the actual MagSafe sticker thingy that each grip comes with. But if you have a MagSafe case already, it will already work like my phone. I've had this on my phone for so long now. So anyway, we have the croissant design. Then we have the bow book stack. We have Book Lovers Club, the bow design that I drew. We have this one. This is the only design that I didn't design myself. I got this from Etsy, but it says in a silly goosey mood. And then we have this one that says read more books. I already have so many more designs for new Kindle grips that I want to bring. I may or may not have already ordered samples for some new ones, but I'm just so excited. I know they haven't even sold yet, but that's why I just ordered samples, but I'm so excited to hopefully bring more. And then we have my favorite, which is Bookish Girly. This one has been on my phone for a while, so I've been posting a lot of photos on my story and stuff, and you may or may not have seen it in some videos if you want to go back and look. But yeah, I am so happy with these. I designed packaging for these as well, and I'm so happy with how the packaging turned out. I tried something new this time, and I ended up going with postcards like I normally do. I print them 2 per postcard. I got a 4x6 this time, and I printed these with Vistaprint, and I print them on 2 per sheet, double-sided, and then I just cut them down to size and round the corners. You can get rounded corners on Vistaprint, but I just feel like this is better for me and I can round the corners myself. It's really not a big deal. But anyway, I got these printed, so I'm trying to slowly transition into kind of like this new font that I'm doing for packaging. My logo is going to stay the same. I did kind of like do like a little refresher course on branding, but they kind of talked about how you don't have to have your like font that you use on packaging and on your website be the exact same font as your logo. And I don't know why, for some reason I thought that that's how it had to be. It's not a rebrand, but it's just kind of changing my packaging to this font that I like, that I think supplements my actual logo font really well, and they just look good together. So we're moving towards this kind of font, but if you guys can tell, the lettering is shiny, and that's because it is embossed. I love it. It's such a subtle touch to the packaging, but truly it is my favorite part of the entire thing. And on the back, it just has some instructions on how to best use your grip. So when the grips come in your package, it's going to come like this. So this magnetic sticker is going to be on the back. I think I'm going to have an option to add this. I don't think it will be a cost, or maybe like $1 extra. I'm going to work out the cost in my like pricing calculator when I'm going to start listing stuff, or I should be doing that like this week. But it comes like this, and it magnetically sticks to the back because of the magnet that is on the back. So it will kind of look like this. And there is like a clear film on the top that you have to pull off. I don't want to pull this off because they're not going to go into plastic bags. So I want to keep that on for protection when I'm shipping it. But I'm going to also put a quick little sticker on each of these little things, because you actually have to peel off the blue cover and also the back as well. So this part sticks onto your Kindle case, and then this part you take off. Otherwise the magnetic like pull is not going to be as strong. And then it also says something about the stiffness of the grip. So because I made these to be super durable and last a long time and really like stay to be grippy, if that makes sense. So the grip does come and it is a little bit stiff, but as you use it more, it's going to become less stiff, and I didn't want it to become less stiff too fast, if that makes sense. I didn't want them to be like very pliable from the get-go, because then it's gonna lose its rubbery like structure, I guess. So you do have to pop it up and down a couple of times, but as you use it like for like a week or so, it will then wear down to ideal stiffness. So the one that I have on my phone right now, this is my MagSafe case that I got from Staples. So the magnet isn't as strong, I've noticed, as the one that comes with the actual grip that I have, that I give you guys. But now it is super like pliable and it just pops up and down. You just basically pop it up like this and then you pop it back down. If you pull it straight, sometimes it will come off. That's because it's not meant to be pulled that tight, because it is MagSafe. It's not stuck on there forever. So I do suggest kind of pulling it like from the side and pulling it up. That way you don't like rip it right off. I'm just so excited about these. If you do want to check these out, they are launching on Friday, January 31st at 6 p.m. So I don't know if that's today for you guys or if it's tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to be uploading the studio vlog, but you can always check out my Instagram for more details and also just go straight to my website. But yeah, that's a new product. I'm really excited about it. I think it matches so well with the overall theme of this collection. If you can tell, I have a bunch of my new stickers on my Kindle case. And I really love it so much, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Obviously it's not just for your Kindle, I just say Kindle, but it is like a Kobo grip. You could use it on your phone like I do on mine. Literally you could use it on any device of which you would need a phone grip. I think I'm going to start editing the studio vlog that I filmed last week and start making headway on that, because I have like 4 hours-ish of footage to go through, and I'm just basically going to be doing that for the rest of the day, and maybe some computer work here and there. I don't think I'm gonna really do anything else in terms of making stuff other than like editing photos and uploading them to Lightroom on my computer and kind of just sitting and doing that. I think we're at the period though with like developing a collection where it's like a lot of computer work. Like before we were sewing, making stuff, quilting, and like doing a whole bunch of punch needle and stickers. Now we're just doing computer work, editing, photos, content, uploading, scheduling, content ideas. Good morning, everyone. It is 9:30. And why did I do my head like that? It's 9:30 and I already had breakfast, made my coffee and all that stuff. I got ready. I'm wearing bright orange, which I never usually wear, but I haven't worn my like scuba hoodies in a long time, and I've kind of been having a slower morning. I woke up feeling, well actually I went to bed feeling like just very strange about my business and stuff. Like it's hard to explain without feeling like I'm complaining, because I'm not complaining, but like there's certain things that a lot of business owners don't share on social media, and for good reason. But like this whole YouTube channel and stuff is about me being like vulnerable with my business and showing you guys the actual reality of being a small business owner, and also being such a young small business owner, because if you didn't know, I'm still 21 and I am going to take every advantage to say that, because I'm turning 22 in under a month. So anyway, I woke up feeling the same way I went to bed feeling, and I kind of talked about this yesterday about like me consuming small business content and just like constantly consuming and not creating more than I'm consuming. So I'm still just kind of like dealing with those emotions, but like, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how to explain it. I am feeling good and I'm feeling excited to get on with the things I have to do today. I already made a to-do list for the day, which is good. I made that last night for today. And I am sitting at my sewing desk. I have some empty bins here that I'm going to start filling with air fresheners. I have the pegboard up there for some, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to fit everything. And I have some wholesale orders to pack right now. It's also snowing a lot outside. It did not call for snow, or at least the last time I checked the weather, it did not call for snow today. I'm not complaining though. I love working when it's snowing outside because it's just so pretty. But that also means that I doubt I'm going to be able to get anywhere today until maybe later this afternoon. I'm gonna have to go outside and shovel at some point. Hopefully the snow stops in a couple of hours so I can go outside and shovel. But I'm not going nowhere until the roads are clear. And I live in a neighborhood where they hate to plow our roads. So anyway, what I was getting on with my spiel is that I am just kind of working through things that are going on in my brain. And I feel like with filming every single week, you guys see like the highs and the lows of how I deal with, you know, running a business and just being a person as well. And it is inevitable that you are going to feel some sort of self-doubt or imposter syndrome or just, you know, feeling sad. And I don't think feeling sad is technically like the right word, but like I just kind of feel strange, and like sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough, and sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much, or I feel like I'm behind on things. I feel like I'm not doing the right thing for my business, and I feel like if I continue doing what I'm doing, like my business is gonna like blow up and fail. And a lot of those things are just like irrational thoughts and fears, but it is still very valid to feel those things. So it's more so about dealing with those feelings and kind of how you move forward and not just let those kind of like take over. And in the past I have let them take over, so that's kind of why I'm talking about it, because it's like a battle with my brain, and it's kind of like telling myself that like I am doing, one, the best that I can, two, I am creating the things that I love to create, and there's so much passion behind what I am doing and the things I'm creating and making and sewing and punch needling, etc. So like it's all about literally telling myself every single day like, you know, I am doing great, I'm doing the best that I can, and really just kind of like affirming the things that I already know deep down, but that the other part of my brain is trying to tear me down for, if that makes sense. So yeah, so if I'm kind of like not as like energetic or like talkative as I normally would be in videos, it's just because I'm just trying to deal with my brain. That's literally all. And I'm just trying to feel good about this launch, because I am so excited, and I'm just like looking around me at all the new products and I feel really good, but I also am just trying to tell my brain to like calm down, because I haven't even launched the first collection of 2025 yet, and I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to do well and like not be better than last year, but like I already have those like subconscious expectations of how well I did last year. And I feel like subconsciously I'm putting that pressure on myself, but like there's absolutely no need to do that. I told myself at the beginning of the year, like I'm not going to do that, or I'm going to try not to do that. And like, look where we are. I'm doing it again. And I think that's just like because I strive for perfection and always just doing amazing and the best, and that, you know, I'm not always going to do the best, but I'm going to be doing the best that I can. Those are the thoughts for the morning. I'm going to sort out these air fresheners because I got to get that done. I'm going to also hang up some more air fresheners. I know I have more hooks for my IKEA pegboard, but I have no idea where they are. I think they're in the basement in the cold room, so I might have to take a trek and figure out where they are because I have no idea. So I'm just basically going to be separating the stock. Every morning I wake up and I am literally like so stuffy. Literally sweating, okay? And also out of breath. I swear I have like an issue with being out of breath like literally 80% of my life. But anyway, I just finished prepping all of the air freshener only wholesale orders that I can pack today. I haven't packed them yet, but I'm about to. It is now 10:40. I spent the last like hour doing a whole bunch of things at once. I got something really exciting delivered, so I'm gonna unbox her and we're gonna show you guys what I bought, because this was a 1 a.m. purchase. I've been contemplating buying this for a while now, and I decided to bite the bullet and just do it. So I'm excited to open it because I've been actively checking the tracking for the last couple of days. So I just finished filming some talking head videos on my phone. I've been wanting to film more of those this year and try to show my face a lot more in my short form content, especially on Instagram, because I feel like that definitely helps my engagement a lot, because people feel like a connection with me or just like with the person showing their face in general. So I'm excited to kind of get to editing those. But I don't even know if I've shown you guys all of the new air fresheners, so I'll just show you them since we're showing everything new in this vlog, since this is like launch week vlog. So we have the cute little bear, Bow Bear, so cute, and that one's in the vanilla smell. Then we have Sorry I'm Late, the enemies just became lovers, because so true, literally so true. Then we have the bow book stack, so cute. Then we have, I think I showed you guys this one, Book Lovers Club. We also have the little pink bow. And of course the bow croissant, which is actually one of everyone's favorite design. I also have a bunch of restocks of old designs just with the new packaging card. I'm gonna package up the wholesale orders, and then I think I'm gonna get started on editing the studio vlog and try to get that finished in the next maybe 3 or 4-ish hours. I always tend to do this where I record and then I go on my phone and then I get distracted. Okay, let's get to packaging now. I wanted to include some samples from the new collection for all of the fair market orders. I used to do this a lot when I got tons and tons of fair orders, but now since it's kind of slowed down, obviously I haven't been really doing much for these orders. However, it's time to get back into groove. Let's start with packaging up the orders. I realize you guys can't really even see what I'm doing. There, now you can. So what's on the my lens cover? Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. And then we're going to fold up the tissue. I love this tissue paper that I bought from Creative Bag, and I think they're located in North York, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of like really far away from my house, but I do go down there once every so often, so I think I'm gonna end up going there again to get some more wrapping paper for my blind dates because I have yet to restock those. But we are going to throw in some samples for Miss Emma. So I'm gonna put the samples in here like this. I'm also gonna throw in one of the branded bookmarks as I do, and also one of the wholesale thank you cards. I've got to make more of these because I've changed my branding a lot. They also just look like this on the back and very cutesy, very demure as they say. Literally packaging orders is one of my favorite things to do. So I take very much pride in how I package my orders. Oh, I should throw in a couple business cards as well. So let's do that. But I don't have any tape with me.
What's wrong? You and me, maybe we never was ready for love. All the fun times we had, tell me, do I ever miss that? I try to figure this all out for myself. All the games that you played, I'm feeling numb to the pain. I don't need you or anybody else. I'm done waiting for your love to come home. You got me feeling so dumb, stupid in love. When you go, just say so. I'm done waiting for your love to come home. You got me feeling so dumb, stupid in love. When you go, just say so. You and me, better off said and done. You and me, I finished us before we even begun. Thank God. All the fun times we had.
a little update on where we're at for the editing. It's 2:02 p.m. and I have finally finished rough cutting. But the only thing now left to do is add titles, the intro, and music. And then we can export her, do the thumbnail while it's exporting, get it uploaded, and check that off our to-do list. So pretty successful if you ask me. I feel it's because I had popcorn as my fuel, except I didn't finish it all. Anyway, I'm gonna add the titles, the intro, the music, etc. and then I'm going to finish her up. I am done editing the video. I uploaded it. It's just checking and doing all the little things that it has to do before I can publish it. And then I'm gonna publish that. I created the thumbnail and everything. The thumbnail is so cute. I think this is one of the best thumbnails I've done so far this year. It's so cute. And I just put the shipping labels on the 3 wholesale orders that we had packaged this morning. I have some other orders in my little tote bag that I'm gonna carry on with me. I'm gonna head to the vacuuming. I'm gonna head to the pet store so that I can pick up some cat food, and then I'm headed out for dinner tonight. I'm going to Korean barbecue, which is absolutely delectable. So I won't be doing any work until I get back, but I don't even think I'm gonna do any work when I get back, to be honest. I spent literally the entire day at my desk. So I'm gonna allow myself to go for Korean barbecue, fuel up. I still need to open this box, but I probably am gonna just have to open it tomorrow now because when I get back, the sun is gonna be down. Unless I can open up the box before I go to dinner. We'll see. I'll see you guys when I see you. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday. I just finished, oh God, we need some oil in this chair. I just got this chair too. It's Friday and I just finished getting ready. I showered and washed my hair, and that's why it's so frizzy, because I haven't quite styled it yet. I just don't feel like doing that right now. So we're working with frizzy hair. I am about to start making some stickers. We got in an actual influx of orders on the website for stickers and bookmarks. I mean, I'm not surprised because I've been posting like literally a crazy person about the new collection and stuff, but I haven't quite dropped anything. So people are just ordering stuff that I have on my website, which I'm so happy, because January, February, and March are usually like my slower periods of business. So I'm happy to see that my posting and like me being consistent with my content and social media is showing up in sales, which is good, because in order to survive, we need to get orders. Perfect. So we're gonna print this out. Oh my God, that is so cool. Wow. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Hold on. So I've already told you guys about the app called Quick Pick. I think when I was doing my Christmas launch, I believe, the Seasons Readings collection, but my friend Cameron told me about this. She owns a small business too. Her business name is Sleepy Daisy Studios. But she told me about this app because I saw this on her story and I was like, girl, what is the app you use to make your pick list look like that? Because that is going to save my life, literally. And I never printed it out on little paper, like the 4x6 sheets on my label printer. I've always printed it out on my actual printer in like a regular letter size. But it adjusts to whatever size you're doing. So like I can actually read, because typically when I print out like packing slips or order slips with my Munbin, the letters are so small, so I can't really read what they're ordering. So that's why I never really use packing slips to begin with. Just throw it in people's orders so that they can see what they've ordered. But I don't use them because I can never see, so I always have to have my computer pulled up. But this is amazing. I am actually like this. I can't like. Being a small business owner is getting excited over the littlest things to some people, but to me this is like literally game changing, because I can actually read this stuff. And maybe people who don't wear glasses can read the small letters on the small labels like with packing slips, but I cannot. Okay, if I take my glasses off, I can't even see my face. I can't even read what's on my shirt. I can just see the colors on the viewfinder. This makes me so happy. Typically with stickers, what I do is I print out one sheet of the same sticker, and that would vary depending on the size of the sticker. It can be anywhere from 6 per sheet to like 8 or 9. But because I have, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 stickers to pack or to print. I'm going to print out 2 separate sheets with just the amount of stickers that people have ordered. Only because a lot of these stickers are going to be discontinued once they are sold out, which is kind of strange because I'm pretty sure I updated all of the stock to include stickers that I already have. So I'm gonna pull what I do have and then print out what I don't. Basically this morning I'm gonna get done as much as I can for orders so that I can get those out of the way. I always like to start with orders because if I start doing other things throughout the day, then I start to get really busy and really into what I'm doing, and then I don't have enough time for orders by the end of the day. So if I get orders out first thing in the morning, I can worry less about that. Angel is being so annoying today. I finished packaging up 2 wholesale orders. One had bookmarks and the other one had just air fresheners. The last 2 wholesale orders I have open right now have stickers in them, and I made as many stickers as I could for them. I'll show you the stack. This is the current stack. This is for one order. This is half of another order, but I don't have enough laminate to finish these off, so I printed out all of the stickers for this remaining order, and then when my laminate comes in on Sunday or Monday, I bought another pack that's gonna come on Sunday. I don't know why the shipping dates are so weird, but I bought a 50 pack that's coming on Sunday, and then I bought a 100 pack that's coming on Monday. So I'll be able to package these up by Monday and get them sent off by Tuesday. These ones just need stamps on the backs of every single one of these stickers. I think there's like 100 maybe, and then these ones obviously need stamps as well, but I have to finish the stickers. So I printed all the sheets, that way all I have to do is laminate and cut them, and I think there's maybe like 6 or 7 sheets left, but we're making good headway through all of the fair market orders. Today is the last day for retailers to place their orders, and yeah, that's pretty much everything. I am going to go and get something to eat for lunch because I'm actually starving. Like, my stomach has been grumbling for the last like an hour, so I'm gonna go eat something, then we're gonna come back and unbox the box because it's been so long since it arrived and I haven't unboxed it yet. From having lunch, and we opened up my package. You guys probably already knew what it was from when I brought the box in here, but I just opened up my new Juki TL 2010. Oh, I'm so excited to use her. Okay, I gotta figure out how to use her, how to thread her, how to do the bobbin, but I'm gonna be learning that. I don't know, maybe I can have some time to learn it today. We'll see. But I am still going to use old trusty reliable Singer Heavy Duty because she still works. She actually works perfectly fine. But the only thing that I have been running into while preparing for this collection was that the speed at which the Singer Heavy Duty goes is slow, okay? And I have been watching so many videos. I've actually been watching videos about the Juki for like months now, like 3 or 4, even like 5 months. Because I've just been kind of interested in learning about semi-industrial / industrial machines. What are the differences? What are the perks to having a industrial / semi-industrial machine? What I got, the TL 2010 is, I think it's 2010, right? Yeah, 2010. Oh, 2010Q. This one is a semi-industrial machine, but what sold me on this was the knee lever to bring the presser foot up and down, and the extendable table, but also how fast it goes, and the automatic cutting button, automatic cutting button, why did I say it like that? The automatic thread cutter, and those things are gonna make it so much easier for me to sew up things faster, get more stock in for every collection. I feel like this year, if we continue to grow as a business at the rate that I am growing at, I feel like I'm gonna run into issues where I can't keep up with how many orders I'm getting or the demand for the sleeves or whatever potential products I bring in the future, especially with now wanting to bring quilted stuff and keep them around for long term. I need something that can go faster, and I did look into other types of like domestic sewing machines like Brother and Genome, but I ultimately decided that at some point I knew I was going to want to upgrade anyway from the Singer to something more powerful, and this was on sale on Amazon. It wasn't that much of a sale, I think it was like 15% off, but hey, where we can save money, we will. So I was like, you know what, this sale ends in literally one day. I'm gonna decide right now. So I stayed up for like 3 hours. I stayed up till like 1:30, deciding if I was going to purchase the machine, and I ended up biting the bullet and buying it. And I'm just really excited about the more opportunities that having this faster, better, durable machine is going to bring me. And I ever since I learned how to sew 2 years ago, I think it was actually. Ever since I learned how to sew 2 years ago, I have always loved it. Like, I want to learn how to sew more things. I want to learn how to sew my own clothes, like pants, shirts, skirts, blouses, dresses. Like, I want to learn how to do that kind of stuff. But I'm excited to, oh, the cats, they're laying on the towel where the box was together. They are the cutest. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to show you guys and kind of talk through why I decided to buy this machine, because it was not cheap, that's for sure. And I did think about this for a long time. I have been researching videos about this machine, tutorials, people using it, how people sew with it, you know, how to thread the thread through, how to wind up your bobbin, where the bobbin is, how to maintain your machine, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm really excited. I obviously can't test it out right this second because I have other things I want to get to. But I did film a video on my phone, so I'm going to get that edited, and I think I'm going to upload that today, so I'm going to kind of sit here and edit that now. I'm also in the middle of organizing air fresheners, so I said I was going to do that yesterday, but then I didn't get to that. So right now, I am using one of my Bow Post-it notes. These are currently not available on my website. I've been selling these at markets, but I think I'm going to put them on for this collection. So I'm just using these to write... I don't even know where that, over here, to write the name of each air freshener, and then I'm going to stick it on the front like this on the first one, and then I'm going to put them in these little clear IKEA, they're not clear, in these little white IKEA bins, so that when I am trying to package orders, they're just more organized. I'm obviously not going to fit every single air freshener design and all of the quantities because I've ordered hundreds of each design, but I'm going to try to put as much as that can fit in here of each one, and then also try to fit some of the air fresheners on the pegboard. I do need to find the hook, so probably should do that at some point, but I'm basically just going to get these organized and edit that video. It's so bright outside because of the snow and the sun, but I am done with the wholesale air freshener organization thing. Thank goodness, because I've been putting that off for way too long. I think I've been putting that off for like a month now, and I'm happy that I finally got it done. Now I'm gonna open up my transfer box. I don't make apparel anymore, but I did get some extra shirts when I was ordering blanks for my mom's fiance. He runs his own like plumbing business and like contracting business, so he wanted to have some shirts done. It's been like so long since he's asked me to do these, so I'm finally getting them done. So I ordered transfers, but when I ordered the shirts in December for my mom's fiance, I ordered a couple for Jacob and I. He loves to wear my 2XL shirts that I usually wear to bed, and he wears them, and he has all my shirts at his house now. So I bought him some shirts so that I could put some stuff on them for him. So I'm going to show you what the design I'm going to put on it is. I also got some shirts for myself, and I ordered some reading transfers, or like bookish transfers, just for myself. I'm not bringing apparel to the shop, but at least not for a long time. And I don't want to bring DTF transfers, but anyway, like DTF shirts. Anyway, I've been using this transfer company for a long time. They are in Hamilton, I believe. I'll leave the link down to them below. Oh, they finally got better tape. Before I would have to struggle. So, let's see. This is the logo that I got. This is his logo. I actually made his logo. So we're gonna cut these out, and then I'm gonna show you what I ordered, which transfers I ordered for myself. So we're just gonna cut these out. I ordered some small ones. I ordered some of his like logo image too, some big ones to put on the backs of some of the shirts as well. I just got a bunch of different variations. I think I ordered 4 shirts for him in total. And like I said, obviously I got myself some stuff too. I'm gonna press these, so maybe we'll just press them in this video. It's only $2.15. It feels like this day's lasted so long. Anyway, the transfer I made for Jacob is this. It says, "This is my bedtime shirt." I thought it was funny. I don't know if it's actually that funny, but I thought it was cute. So that's what I got for him. And then for one of the backs of my shirts, I got this one that says "Cozy Hobby Girl." And for the front of one of my shirts, I got this one that says "Certified Yapper, only if it's about books." These are the designs that are coming in the new collection. And then I was gonna do the romance reader with the heart design, but then I decided on not doing the heart and just doing romance reader in pink lettering. It actually looks so cute. Everyone, it is Monday and it is 9:19. I am getting started with working right away because we have some orders to finish making before we can get to sewing and finish working on the collection that launches this Friday. I printed off all of the sheets that I needed to cut with my Cameo on Friday, so I just have to laminate them all. I was waiting for all my laminate to come in from Amazon. I like stress ordered a whole bunch of stuff. And I ended up ordering way too many. So now I have 3 of these, but I mean, I guess it's better to have more than to not have enough, so that if I ever run close to running out, I know that I have extras. So I am going to laminate all of those sheets and get those started printing with the Cameo while I check on my emails. I have some orders I need to check on and some of my Patreon mail. The shipping in Canada right now is just still so messed up from the Canada Post strike, and so things that I've sent out are just getting lost, getting delayed, and it's kind of stressing me out, but I mean, it's something that I really can't control. But I am going to check on these orders and just see, you know, where they're at, if they're just in limbo somewhere or if they've been returned. I just need to check on those. And then once we finish packaging up the 2 remaining wholesale orders that I have, we will get shipping labels printed on all of them, and then I will do a post office drop at some point today. I did make a to-do list already, however the sticker stuff needs to be done first and get that just out of the way. Then we can sit and sew until we finish all the new stuff. I don't have to really cut much. I just have to cut some more liner fabric for the restock sleeves. So I'm gonna use my Singer sewing machine for now. I do want to try out the Juki, but I need to learn how to use it first, so I don't want to use it on sleeves that I'm going to be selling just yet until I get used to using the machine first. And then so eventually this week or maybe next week, I will play around with her and make some personal projects for myself, just see how that works. And then eventually we're going to use this hopefully for the next collection that we work on. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how fast it can quilt, because it took me a long time to quilt all those panels. And then I think next time I'm going to have more sleeves and just more stuff to quilt. So I'm excited. But anyway, let's get started with printing out these stickers and stamping the backs of all of them. And then we will move on to just finishing up sewing the rest of the stuff. I have an audiobook to listen to keep me company today. I think I have 3.5 hours left of the audiobook, so I'm gonna listen to that while I sew, and then we'll see where we're at for the rest of the day. It is now 10 o'clock. I have been on the phone with UPS for the last like hour, pretty much. They are so annoying. I don't understand how we still have not figured out the whole shipping thing, and like why they decide that when you call their phone, their helpline number, I have to speak to a robot for like 65 different options instead of talking to a real person. and they don't have the press 0 to bypass the robot anymore. It just says, sorry, that's not one of the options. And so it's very difficult when I just want to speak to a real person but can't. So anyway, that's what I was doing this morning. And now I'm going to finally start what I needed to start an hour ago, which is doing this. As small business owners, we are constantly doing so many different things. We are customer service, we are shipping and logistics, we are production, we are social media managers, we are literally everything, especially as somebody who does this all by herself. It does get a little bit stressful at times, especially when I have to deal with shipping. Probably one of my least favorite tasks of being a small business owner. And honestly, this isn't even me complaining. This is just me like telling you guys how I feel, because shipping genuinely stresses me out. And anytime I have like a shipping problem, I want to literally cry because it makes me so frustrated. Because not the fact that I have like a problem, because I encounter issues with shipping and just the business in general on a daily basis. It's just how they make it so inaccessible to access help and to get support for shipping. It's not even just UPS, it's so many other shipping companies. Canada Post is one of them. And it's just so annoying how I have to speak to a robot. Like, I don't get that whole, I know it's so that, you know, they don't have a bombardment of, what's it called? People, and they have to hire like so many customer service agents, which maybe that's just out of sheer cheapness and laziness from the shipping company, but who knows? I'm not here to dissect the shipping company's, you know, business plan. But I do think that it is very annoying that you have to literally go through like 7 different menus just to speak to somebody, like a real person. And I just think that's really annoying, and it makes it so much more stressful and difficult to solve problems. And it's just so annoying. Like, I don't get it. It's not just shipping companies that do that. It's when anytime you need to speak to customer service, they always want to make you go through 25 different menus. Anyway, that's just Monday. It's Monday vibes. This is something that definitely is typical for a Monday. So anyway, that's been dealt with, and I kind of got that over with. So we're going to print out these stickers now, or cut them. I feel like they changed the formula of this, of these sheets, because they're a lot like thicker and smoother. They're so shiny. Like, I don't know. I've been using this laminate for like over 4 years now. So I'm pretty familiar with how this looks and feels, but it feels different. It feels thicker and definitely a lot shinier. So anyway, I'm going to continue doing this and probably listen to some music so I can get back into the happy vibes that is sunny Monday morning, because it actually is so sunny outside. And then eventually we'll get sewing. I need to sew up all these sleeves, and then I also have lots of content I want to get posting today. So those are our Monday plans. I also made a coffee this morning. It looks like I bought it from Starbucks, but I didn't. I made this at home. I got a strawberry cold foam matcha latte yesterday from Starbucks while I was running my errands. And then when I was at the library with Tova the other day, we were talking about how she reuses some of her like to-go coffee cups like once or twice when she goes to work at her new warehouse space, which she's so amazing. You should go follow her. But you should just go to warehouse space for her business. But she says that it makes it, you know, feel more like she went out and got a coffee when all she did was make it at home. So I tried it this morning, and it was genuinely the best part of my morning. And also, it tastes so good and it looks so good. I made it with the Silk Caramel dairy-free creamer and just lactose-free milk. Probably should have used dairy-free milk, but it's okay. And I used the Dolce Nespresso pod to make it, and then I used the cold milk frother thingy that came with my Nespresso. What was it called? To froth up the caramel creamer. And then it was just delectable. I'll see if I can insert a photo of what it looked like this morning. I don't know if I took a photo on my phone or if I just posted it on Instagram. So I finished all of these sheets. Oh, not this one. And, oh, hello. We have a visitor to come and join us. Mr. Stinky. Hello. He's working too. Okay, you go down. Whee. All right, let me get started with this stuff and stop yapping.
I've never been to this part of town. Everyone's dressed up here, but looks so down. Lost in a room where my shadow drowns. So glad I found you there in the crowd. All I wanted was a little connection, but they only care for their own reflection. I tried to blend in, but I'll never be like them. Out here, I'm someone else.
Okay, we got all of the wholesale orders packaged up, labels on, and everything packed up and made in there. I did make a couple mistakes when printing stickers out on Friday and I missed a couple, so the amount of times I have to cut out the printer doing that when I start talking, it doesn't do that when I'm not filming, but as soon as I turn the camera on, it does that. Anyway, as I was saying, I made a couple mistakes when printing out the sticker sheets on Friday, so I did end up having to make a couple more today than like print them out and laminate them, which is fine. But I stamped them all, got everything done, so I will do a post office drop later today. I would go now, but if I leave the house now, it's gonna cut too much into my sewing time, and I want to get started on just sewing up some more sleeves and stuff, because we do actually have to cut some fabric first, and it's just liner fabric, but I don't have any more to sew any liners, so I need to cut those first. Then we can sew together some of the restock patterns and also the zippers, which I need to cut zippers for, attach the pulls, etc. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm just going to make something for lunch because it is 11:51, and if I start sewing before eating, I'm going to get to a point where I'm in a groove, and then I'm not going to want to stop, and then I'm going to be starving. So I'm going to have something to eat for lunch. I'm going to wash and marinate the chicken that I'm going to cook for dinner, and so in about 30-ish, 40-ish minutes, I'm going to be back in here. We're going to hunker down, and we're going to start sewing and get a bulk of stuff done. Ideally, I would like to get everything done today and everything sewn up so that we can work on more launch stuff tomorrow, but we'll see how much we can get done today. I don't know what the vibes are going to be today, if I'm going to be able to get everything done. I can work late tonight if need be to finish everything, but I would like to finish early so I can sit down and check on my Animal Crossing house. So yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs, like I said, do some lunch and marinate dinner so that it's just ready. I could just cook it because, and then it enhances the flavor too if you marinate it for like a couple hours before you cook it. So that's what we're gonna do. Have I started sewing yet? No. Is it now 2 o'clock? Yes. Today is just not going according to the schedule I had pre-set in my brain. So yes, anywho, I am now getting on with these zippers. I pre-cut all of them. So now it's time to put the zipper pulls on. I just posted about the new product, the Kindle grips, on my Instagram, so I'm so excited. I have not shared it really with anyone as of yet. I think the only person who really knows about the Kindle grips are my reps and the people who live at my house. That's pretty much it. And I have posted some Instagram stories with the Kindle grips or the Kindle grip that's on my phone right now. And so those, like, if you've been really paying attention to my stories, then you would have seen them then, but I haven't really posted about them since the first official time that I'm posting about them. I didn't want to post about them too soon, and I didn't want to post about them too late, so I feel like today is a good day. I don't really know. When it comes to new products, I'm scared because I've never brought this before, but I have good feelings about this, and I'm excited because I think that this collection is heavily focused around like my e-reader girlies and like Kindles, so that makes me excited to bring these. And so I think this is kind of like the perfect collection to introduce these Kindle grips, because we're introducing zippered Kindle sleeves now, which have been like one of the most requested items in my shop since I released sleeves. So yeah, I feel like the timing is right. It's always kind of nerve-wracking when you're launching a new product that you've never really like dabbled in before. So we shall see. I'm excited to see the response. Like I said, I'm currently putting zipper pulls. I totally forgot that the new restock Kindle patterns, so the core collection, are going to actually have zippers. So I was saying that I'm going to sew zippers after, but then didn't realize that I had so many zipper pulls to attach. So then now I'm just doing the zippers first. That way I can clip everything and then just be in my sewing grind. I don't know when my mom is going to be home today, so I just want to make sure that I have dinner ready for when they come home because they've had a long day. I would prefer everything be done by Friday so that I don't have to work super hard on the weekend, and I don't have to stress about having to do a lot of making on Monday when I'm going to package orders, because I'm going to package any launch day and launch weekend orders on Monday. And then I have someone very special coming down to visit, like literally as soon as the second week of February begins. So I don't want to have a lot of outstanding work to do while they're here. I'll share more with you guys about that when the time is closer, but I don't want to have a lot of work to do while they're here because I want to enjoy our time. So basically I'm just doing this. I haven't been listening to my audiobook because I want to save that for sewing, because once I finish the audiobook I know that I'm going to be probably sad if I finish it before I even get to sewing. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I think the more I talk, the longer this is going to take me. It is 4:30 and I finished sewing up all of the regular sleeves. So, well, one quilted one just because I had an extra one, but I finished sewing all of the regular ones. I still have a couple left, but I didn't cut enough pockets or liners for them, so those ones are just being put on the back burner for right now. I actually don't have any more purple liners, so I definitely need to go get that. But I can do that this week and just pre-cut them. If I have the liner, that's fine because I've already pre-cut the outer fabric. So the last thing I have to do for those ones is close up the liner and then top stitch around the top edge. I've already sewn one half of, okay, that was my 1/4 inch foot, where did it go? I've already sewn half of the zipper on all of these pouches. This is so many pouches. I really went e-reader crazy. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of Kindle pouches Geez, we're gonna have Kindle pouches for days. I made a lot of Kindle pouches. Okay. Anyway, I just sewed on one half of the zipper, so I have to sew on the other half. Right now, I'm going to pause to go and eat dinner, feed the cats dinner, and make the extra dinner that I made, which is like the chicken that I marinated earlier. It is extremely windy outside, so like it might blow away if you go outside. But anyway, just that's the update. My back always hurts when I sew. I really need to get a different chair. But yeah, I'm also wearing these very cozy socks that Jacob's mom got me for I think 2 Christmases ago, but they're so toasty and they have like little grippies at the bottom. So I don't know, they're just keeping my feet warm because my toes are really cold. Once again still at my desk because when I start sewing, I am determined to finish whatever I'm working on before I go to bed. Maybe that's not a good thing, but that's how I roll. I'm so close to being finished, so that's why I want to be finished, so that tomorrow I can work on other things like editing this vlog and some other videos and get some admin stuff. Like I already got to start getting the website together and stuff because I did start on some of the graphics, which I think I may or may not have shown you guys in this video, or honestly, I don't know. This vlog's been going on for so many days now. But yeah, I need to start working on the website stuff. So right now, what I'm doing is I finished sewing the bulk of everything. I just have top stitching to do on the other sleeves and sewing all of the liners shut. Once I sew the liners shut, these Kindle sleeves will be done. And then I am going to sew the liner shut of the other ones, which don't have zippers, and then just do the top stitch, which takes like literally 3 seconds per, okay, actually not 3 seconds, but not a lot of time per sleeve. And then I'll be done with this stuff for the day. So we ended up getting everything done that I wanted to get done, which is a good thing. It's much later than I did want to finish work today, but that just means that I will try my best to finish work earlier tomorrow. That way I can kind of make up for how late I'm working today. It's not like super late, it's only 8 o'clock, but oh, my hand's stuck in here. But I've been trying to not work super late. I finished my audiobook. I was listening to Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. Is that her name? That's the wrong device. Let's see. Yeah, Nevessa Allen. And oh my god. I did not know. Well, okay, I'm lying. I did know. But I didn't think it was that spicy. It was an interesting listen, to say the least. It was funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was a funny book. But I don't know if it was, I don't know. It was just a lot. And it was funny though. I enjoyed it, but listening to that is quite the experience. So I don't know what I'm going to read now. I'm currently reading the last book in the Dreamland Billionaire series, I think, by Lauren Asher. I think the last one is Terms and Conditions. Is it Terms and Conditions? I don't remember. I'm gonna watch a small business vlog because I have been listening to audiobooks for the last, I don't even know how many days, and I want a little escape from my escape. Plus I don't really know what audiobook I want to get into. I don't want to like start something that I don't really want to listen to right now. But oh, I did get the app called Everand. My friend Jill told me about this. She also owns a small business, but yeah, we were talking about it because we were yapping about From Blood and Ash that I convinced her to read. Jill, if you're watching this. But yeah, she told me about Everand, and I was actually looking up Everand prior to her telling me about it, but then I just was like, eh, whatever. But then I'm using it and I still haven't hit my limit yet, and I am somebody who listens to audiobooks like literally all day long, so if you're looking for something that isn't Audible, because Audible is great, but you can only listen to one audiobook per month, and for somebody who does a lot of sewing and punch needling and a lot of like hands-on work like this, but who can listen to stuff, Audible is just not cutting it anymore. I need more audiobooks. And Spotify, I already listened to all my minutes on Spotify, so I listen to a lot of audiobooks, so therefore I need more minutes. Good morning. It is Tuesday and it is 10:39. I spent the morning running some errands. I had to go get an oil change in my car, and I went to drop off all the orders at the post offices. And now I'm home. I've been up since like 6-ish. I had to do my mom's hair today before she went out, so I was up pretty early. And I just had my breakfast, had my coffee. Now I'm drinking a nice cold glass of water because I am parched. And I just brought down all the new stuff that is going to be launching on Friday. And we're going to take some photos. I want to take some lifestyle shots, some flat lays, some things with everything together, and some things I can post on Pinterest. I want to try to get a bulk of photos done today, obviously, as the collection sells and we have some leftovers. I'll take some more photos and, you know, advertise what's left from the collection. But I want to get as many photos as I can today so that I have a lot to work with when it comes to photos, listings, and my feed. Camera timer is at 5 hours and 55 minutes, 555. I am, and also my Instagram followers are at 222 right now. I'll show you guys. We're at 222 Instagram followers. I'm also covered in Angel's fur. So I just finished taking all the photos. It's now basically 12 o'clock and I'm pretty much just gonna be sitting on my computer for the next 5 hours doing listing stuff, website graphics, trying to make a list of everything that I have. And I did say I wanted to bring corner bookmarks, but I gotta figure out what fabric I have, and those are really quick to sew, but I just gotta figure it out. So I am going to wrap up this vlog. It is probably such a long video, which is great for you guys, but it's gonna be a lot for me to edit, so I want to end it now. That way I can make sure this is up by Thursday, because it's Tuesday and I don't have a lot of time. So thank you guys so much for watching and spending yet another week prepping for my first collection of 2025 with me. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. You can join me next week when we are going to be dealing with everything that comes after a launch. I'm super excited to see how launch goes and how you guys love everything. So definitely tune back in next week if you want to see how the launch goes. I'll be sharing some of the best-selling products and we'll be packaging orders and everything. So I hope to see you next week. And again, thank you so much if you stayed to the end of this video. If you did, let's comment a star emoji. So thank you for staying to the very end, and I will see you all next week. Bye!